Good morning everyone. We are from the team White Collars, a company that has pitched in to develop Jalgaon as a smart city. And now for the reason why did we choose Jalgaon. Jalgaon is a city in western India to the north of the Maharashtra state in Jalgaon district, which itself is located on the northern Deccan Plateau. Located within the productive irrigated agricultural region of Khandesh, Jalgaon has a municipal corporation and had 468 residents at the 2011 census. Situated near the famous Ajanta caves, located very near to the Jalgaon district, it is a key attraction, and so we are trying to develop tourism also. It has temperatures wherein in the summers it reaches around as high as 47 degrees Celsius within a period of May and to June. The highest temperature recording in May 2010 was 49.2 degrees Celsius. Jalgaon receives about 700 mm rainfall during monsoons, followed by pleasant temperature in winters. Pratibha Patil, the 12th President of India, Ujjwal Nikam, and some other great names are also from this city. Jalgaon has an average elevation of 209 meters. The Girna River flows north of the city. The city is served by several major rail lines with routes to Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, Delhi, Howrah and Ahmedabad. It lies on AH46, Asian Highway 46, National Highway 6, connecting it to Surat and Dhaka, Bangladesh via Kolkata. The Ajanta caves are located about 55 km, about 34 miles to the south of Jalgaon, and that is why we want to develop it as a tourism attraction also. As of the 2011 India census, Jalgaon had a population of 4,60,468. At the 2001 census, males constitute 52% of the population and females 48%. Jalgaon has an average literacy rate of 76%, higher than the national average of 59.5%. Male literacy is 80% and female literacy is 71%. In Jalgaon, 13% of the population is under 6 years of age. Jalgaon district produces more than 16% of India's bananas and 3% of the world banana production takes place in Jalgaon. Therefore, we are also trying to develop it as a hub that exports bananas to the world. According to Mahabanana, an association of banana growers of Maharashtra, 66% of Maharashtra's land under banana crop is in Jalgaon. Jalgaon is also one of the cities that produces the largest pulses milling center. It has a few jewelry makers and is a leading cotton producing region. Jalgaon is often known as the banana capital of India. Now, after the phase 1, after we had identified what Jalgaon, why did we want to develop it, and how did we want to develop it, we started developing. Now, according to the first four phases of, now why did we feel the need to develop this city as a smart city? This city faces a lot of infrastructural challenges, connectivity with the surrounding towns and cities, energy needs, insufficient water supply, drainage sewage system is ineffective, and there is also a problem of import-export despite being one of the largest jewelry makers and producers in the country. It is also known as the Golden City. Now, when we come and take a look at our city, we've tried to integrate all the components of a smart city. Example, retrofitting, redevelopment, Pan City, and Greenfield. Now we'll take you through a prototype where we've tried to integrate all these components and made it into a 3D model. In the first phase, we've tried to integrate the retrofitting feature. In fact, we had a piece of land where we had a lot of land, but there was also slum area. So we tried to provide these people with rehabilitation. We've also developed a fully functional society for these people, on top of which we have a solar water heater that will provide for their water needs and their water heating capacity as well. Beside that, we've got a Jalgaon hospital that will help the people and cater to their medical needs and aids. We've also tried to develop a fully functional educational system where we have a Jalgaon public school that caters to the students and encourages e-learning facilities. To cater to the problem of connectivity to the other cities, we've developed a sea link from Jalgaon to the other cities like Bhusawal so that there is to and fro traffic will be easy. The next phase that we have is the redevelopment phase. Keeping the ISL in mind and the growing interest in football in our country, we tried to introduce football culture into our city so that tourists from the surrounding areas could enjoy the match in a fully functional and world-class park that was fully Wi-Fi enabled. So we built a football park that catered to all the international standards. We wanted to encourage tourism, and since Jalgaon was a midway for a lot of places in and around the area, so we've tried to develop a mall that caters to all the important and famous brands that people want to buy and purchase. People who are traveling to Bhusawal or any of the surrounding areas can come here, enjoy themselves and refresh. For the maximum utilization of space, you can see that we've utilized all the place in order to generate income from the place, so that we've created an atmosphere where we encourage games and also shopping, so that it attracts more money into the city. The next part, we've also tried to make the city as energy efficient as possible by introducing solar paneled roads. In these roads, the top surface layer is translucent, so that the sun's energy or the sun's rays can penetrate it to the next layer, where the second layer is full of ultra high level or high energy capacitors which store the sun's energy, beneath which is a base plate in which there are wires connecting all the electricity supplies, and all the energy that is stored from the capacitors goes to the base plate, which is transferred to the energy grids, which supplies power to the entire city. Keeping the problem of traffic management in mind, since the smart city needs to be smart in all the aspects, we've also delegated different lanes for different cities, where we've got a different lane for the pedestrians to walk safely. Then we've got a cycling lane and an ambulance lane for emergencies. We've also got different lanes for cars and buses as well. Keeping the next feature of a smart city in mind, that is Pan City, we tried to develop an area which catered to the different needs of the city, of the needs that it already had, and of the powers that we could harness. Since this Jalgaon is also known as the banana capital of India, and 3% of the banana production of the world is from Jalgaon, we've tried to develop a strength which it already had. So keeping in view the weather, and since it faced a challenge of insufficient water supply, we've built a reservoir of water from which we've also tried to generate electricity. From the same reservoir that this farm is irrigated, we also try to develop hydroelectric power by building a hydroelectric dam. All the farmers who help to cultivate this field live in a house that has a complete rainwater harvesting system and can also be reused and filtered. The next and the most important feature of a smart city that makes it smart is its IT services. So we developed a special economic zone which had all the power and all the needs needed to cater to the strong IT industry. So now we've got towers for different offices, for companies that want to set up their office here, like Infosys, HCL and all the other companies. We've got twin towers for companies that solely cater to outsourcing for companies, for foreign companies. Other than that, the whole IT park takes its energy from the solar power plant. The solar power plant is a feature that we've added wherein the solar panels harness the sun's energy, and the entire IT park is energy efficient in a way where it does not draw any electricity from the city's grid. So by doing so, we ensure continuous electricity supply to all the city, to the whole city. Apart from that, we've also got, for all the corporates and the people working here, we've got a smart parking system or an elevated parking system that saves space and optimizes the space that we have, and so that we can use it for recreational and corporate purposes. In this age of increasing internet usage, and since we're developing a smart city in this age of digitalization, we have tried to give a 2 Gbps line all across the city, so that communication can be seamless in and out of the city, within the city as well as communication from outside the city. So we've got a Wi-Fi tower just in the middle of the city that is a trans receiver, and we've also got top of the art surveillance which caters to safely monitor all the roads in all the directions. And we've also got smart parking systems as well as traffic management systems. This is the basic prototype that we've built. Allotted a budget of 100 crores to our city for its redevelopment, retrofitting Pan City and the greenfield features. So we've bifurcated the budget as such. For the Pan City, for security and surveillance, we're providing with a budget of 4 crores. For the bus stops, 2 crores. The smart toll plaza will amount for 2 crores. Smart parking traffic management will be 4 crores. Hydro energy regeneration, the initial infrastructure will be about 15 crores. Then after that, we come down and we see that the total budget will come around to 27 crores. For the redevelopment feature, we have the medical facility of the hospital for 3 crores, housing for the desk house for 8.5 crores, shopping center with the multi-brand retail for 5 crores, the e-school will come for 2 crores, municipal ward office for satisfactory governments will be for 2 crores, the fire station or the fire safety for 1 crore, the Smite library or the ebook database for 2 crores, total 23.5 crores. Now we move to the retrofitting budget. For the retrofitting budget, we have the smart electricity connections for 2 crores, the Wi-Fi zone feature, we've got the smart electricity connection for 2 crores, the gas pipeline for 2 crores, Wi-Fi zone 3 crores, adequate water supply lines 1 crore, the solar panel road will amount to a budget of 15 crores, broadband data server cell tower for 2 crores, green cover for 2 crores, which will total amount to a budget of about 27 crores. Now we come to the greenfield feature. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or the waste disposal for the city will amount to 1 crore, affordable housing for poor for 15 crores, playground 4 crores, and sanitation and drainage for 2.50 crores, the total amounting to 19.5 crores. This is the budget estimate that we've made for the initial infrastructure and the prototype of the city. Thank you.